Most people think making more money is a skills problem. Learn the right skill, find the right opportunity, and the income follows. But skills explain far less of the income gap between people than anyone admits. The real reason some people consistently earn more than others across every industry and every decade of working life is almost entirely psychological. It is not what you know, it is what you believe you deserve. And those beliefs were built long before you ever started working. Your brain does not simply respond to financial opportunities as they appear, it filters them. Based on beliefs absorbed in childhood from your family, your community, the way money was talked about or avoided in your home, your brain decides in advance which opportunities feel appropriate for someone like you and which ones do not. Opportunities that match your internal sense of worth feel real and exciting. Opportunities that exceed it feel suspicious, uncomfortable, or simply out of reach. And because this filtering happens below conscious awareness, most people never realize it is happening. They think they are making rational career decisions. They are actually executing a psychological script written for them decades ago. Psychologists call this the upper limit problem. People carry an internal thermostat for income. When earnings climb above that setting, when things get too good, the brain unconsciously creates problems to bring things back down to the familiar level. Opportunities get missed, relationships at work become strained, performance dips at critical moments. From the outside, it looks like bad luck or poor execution. From the inside, it feels like everything except what it actually is, a brain protecting a familiar identity by resisting an unfamiliar income level. The second force is the psychology of asking. Earning more almost always requires asking for a raise, a higher price, a better deal, an opportunity that does not yet exist. And for most people, asking for more money is one of the most emotionally charged things they ever do professionally. Research shows that employees who never negotiate their starting salary lose an average of $500,000 in lifetime earnings compared to those who do. The gap is not caused by inability, it is caused by the emotional weight of the ask. Asking for more feels like risking rejection, risking the relationship, risking being seen as someone who believes they deserve more than they were raised to expect. That psychological risk is more paralyzing than any financial calculation. So, how do you actually change this? The first step is identifying your thermostat setting. What did money mean in your household growing up? What was said about people who had a lot of it? What did you silently learn about what someone like you was supposed to earn? Most people have never asked these questions. When they do, years of otherwise puzzling financial behavior suddenly make sense. The second step is learning to tolerate the discomfort of asking rather than waiting for it to disappear. Every raise negotiated, every price raised, every invoice sent without apology raises your internal thermostat 1 degree. The discomfort does not vanish, but the evidence builds that asking for more does not destroy you. It simply moves the number, and the number is allowed to move. The psychology of making money and the psychology of saving money are the same psychology expressed at opposite ends of the equation. The same childhood beliefs, the same identity constraints, the same invisible thermostat running quietly in the background. Understanding this does not instantly change your income, but it tells you where the real work is. Not in the market, not in the skills, in the beliefs you have carried since before you were old enough to question them. And beliefs, unlike markets, can be changed.